Hey all, J-Man here. I just want to tell you about beardedshirts.com. It's a great place to get a lot of cool superhero shirts and other merchandise. You can scroll, they've always got sales on. As you can see, they've got these really cool print all over shirts, which I really love. That's Eddie, the founder of the site. And if you're looking for stuff, all you got to do is you click on the search here and you can type in all over. And that's going to show you the all over prints, which are really, really cool. Look at that. You got Legion of Superheroes, you got Brave and the Bold, you got JSA, you got Superman, Green Lantern, Wonder Woman, all kinds of stuff. So check out beardedshirts.com. Hello, Legionnaires. Welcome to Transformers Headmasters. This is the stream where we've been covering the Japanese continuation of Transformers Generation 1. The Headmasters was a 3-part series and a 4-part comic series. It was 3-part episodes called Rebirth in Transformers G1, the American ones that you would have probably watched when you were a kid. But Japan was like, no, we're not through with these Headmasters. We want to do more with them. And they made another entire season. So we've been covering that. We're covering episodes 15 to 21. By this point in time, most of the American characters are gone. Cup is, I'm wearing Cup, but he's not in this anymore. Cup is gone. Rodimus is gone. Prime is dead. We have a few leftovers. We have Ultra Magnus is kind of leftover. RC is leftover. Springer's gone. Ultra Magnus, he's going to be around for this stream, but I don't think he's going to be around for next stream. But he's around for this stream at least. New Decepticons, we have Scorponok as the leader, but Galvatron returns tonight. Galvatron does return tonight. It looked like Galvatron was dead, but he's not. He is coming back tonight. So a lot of cool stuff. Let's just talk about what we got coming up. Nothing tomorrow night. And Thursday, so Wednesday and Thursday, I'm taking a break. But Friday, we are back with Fantastic Fridays. We got 4 issues of Fantastic Four. I've read these today. Pretty cool. So we're going to talk about all 4 of these on Friday. So same time as tonight. And then next Monday, we're back with the Legion live stream, of course, every Monday. And we're doing 3 more appearances, and we're going to do that Justice League of America, that giant Justice League, man. That was awesome. So I can't wait to talk about that. Let's give a shout out to our Legionnaires. These are the channel members. So we want to thank, of course, Dan, who signed up right away, Sean, who's backstage, Steven, Brennan, who you've seen him in the chat from time to time, Mark D with a C. Everybody knows who Mark D with a C is. RRTNZ. I don't know how to pronounce. I don't actually know how to say that. If that stands for something, I should let me know. Philip Story, Sfon82. That's Scotty, who does my Dazzler streams with me, and Digger Jim, our newest member. So we want to thank all of them, and of course, we're going to thank Mike Alonzo, Clobberin Times. He wasn't really a big Transformers guy, but we thank him on every stream because he's a good friend of the channel, and we miss him. And we want to remember him, so he's always going to be a Legionnaire. So we've got him right there for us to remember. All right, let's get going and start talking some Transformers. Transformer.
We're like, head on, dun, dun, dun,
head on. Joe Dog's here. So far, Joe Dog is the only one here tonight, so thanks, Joe Dog, for popping in here.
Thanks so much, Joe Dog.
I mean, Headmasters, I'm loving this cartoon. I just can't get enough of it, really. And let's see let's go through this really quickly. Yes, so
the Superman versus
Clobby covered
Spider-Man.
Clobby covered that one. Clobby and I did Hulk, and Sean was there for that one too. That we did Batman and Hulk.
I popped in for that. I prefer Superman meets Spider-Man. That's the one with Doctor Doom, and I think Wonder Woman's even in it. It's pretty cool. Parasite, yeah.
Awesome.
That's the follow-up.
You read Ghost Rider 16 and 17. Yeah, and 18, I've got that. Everyone had 18.
This is the new one.
That's Dan Ketch, I believe. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And then, of course, Titans and Daredevil. Well, today I read 4 Fantastic Four comics. I read 2000 AD special. I read Wolverine Revenge. That'll be posted tomorrow because I got it early. I can't post it today. Got to post it tomorrow. I read, what else did I read today? I don't know. I got to read Superman. I got to read G.I. Joe. Oh, hey, Skeptic's here. Skeptic, what's going on, man?
Skeptic.
Head on. You have to go head on. Here, I'll do it. Head on. I was playing with Twincast today. I was doing some cool poses with my Twincast. So it's like he's like shooting and like silent. The pose ability. If I'd had this as a kid, I'd be like, Transformers is the greatest thing ever. Like,
yeah, they didn't do that back then. It was all just like legs fused together and all that. And
yeah, I absolutely love this figure. This is like I'm gonna get his chest on a blue shirt.
Oh yeah,
and that'll be a cool shirt. I like the blue of your shirt. That is like that's Transformers blue.
Transformers
right?
blue. Yeah,
for sure. That is Transformers blue. It's perfect. Head that applied directly to forehead. That's right.
Yeah, that headache thing that was a trend for a bit.
No, you know what? I that might work. I don't really get headaches, but if I did, I would use head on.
It's a placebo thing. It's like you feel like it's gonna work and then it does.
Right. Yes, that is true. Yes, that is true.
Yeah.
So we're covering 7 tonight. I mean, if you didn't Explosion on Mars, part 2. So if you weren't sure which planet's going to explode, of course it's Venus. No, it's Mars. Of course it's Mars.
All the titles are mega spoilers.
Yeah, it's right.
Next 7, it's like exactly when Ultra Magnus dies. The one that says Ultra Magnus dies.
Yeah, I know. So I'm sitting here going through my so both Sean and I have the DVD, which is like super hard to get now. It is expensive.
Yeah,
all of those Victory.
They never re-released it. Yeah.
Where's the Blu-ray?
I know for anything
for any of them
for Transformers. Yeah. What the hell?
This is very disturbing.
He-Man? Do a new He-Man, Yeah.
He-Man? I mean,
it was on film, so they should be able to do it,
Yeah. Can you imagine Transform? Oh man, can you imagine like Headmasters Blu-ray? Because the DVD is still not that great. It's the best.
No.
It's the best that I've ever seen it.
Yeah.
But it's like, I mean, we're watching, we're popping in, I don't know, like a Pixar movie or something. You're like, wow. Or even if you put in the Transformers movie 4K, like Transformers the movie, the real movie, you're like, wow. Anyway, so the episode title's like Mars Explodes. Go ahead. Sorry.
No, it's very standard definition looking. It's very 1980s TV looking. So
right.
But anyway, go through the titles. Yeah.
no, I'll go through them because the titles are all spoilery. So we'll say them as we go through them. Let's. I like having something to look at while we're talking here.
All right.
Oh, here's where they say goodbye. Here's where they say goodbye to them. So see you guys. We're gonna take over this cartoon now. Explosion on Mars.
Mega Zarak appears, or Scorponok appears in the DVD.
Hey DJ, Play Nice, how's it going? Thank you for dropping in.
Nice to see you.
When the Transformers Headmasters, this is like when we were doing the G1 cartoon, that was like every single person I know was like, oh dude, I can't wait. And then Headmasters like, and then people, like you could see like whenever we do Fantastic Four or whatever, it's like we've got tons of views. This gets a lot of views after the fact. I think a lot of people don't know what Headmasters really is. Like they're not used to it.
No. It's a shame because it is a continuation, and if you grew up in that time, you at least grew up with the commercials, and the commercials were pervasive. And the thing is, the toys from those commercials are the stars of these shows. They never made it to the Sunbow stuff, so it's cool to see that. Like you get to see Punch and Counterpunch. He's in that 3-parter, but very briefly.
Yeah.
Like Eight Face and Snapdragon are introduced here
Yes.
and stuff.
Yeah.
And
Punch, counter punch is awesome. Like he keeps
he's
popping up
cool.
and giving
Yeah.
information and stuff.
I had the figure. The figure was cool, and you could turn him into an Autobot or a Decepticon.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Great idea. But no. And the other thing too about the Japanese, they were more true to the toy designs. Like Scorponok looks like the toy.
Yes.
Like totally. And more so than the one in Rebirth.
Yeah.
So it's cool.
Yeah. So if we go to so Mars is going to explode here. Dun, dun, dun. All right, so I have just point form notes because I'd be writing just notes forever. So yeah, there's the plasma thing. Cerebros can't transform. That's important for this one.
Right.
The trains go to Athenia. So the headmasters and everybody, they need to try to stop Chrome Dome, and the headmasters and stuff need to just try to stop this explosion. It's going to be on the two poles, which is kind of cool.
Yeah.
Twincast, my buddy Twincast, who I love, goes to investigate stuff. So that's cool. They're using him a lot more. And I watched an entire video on Blaster and Twincast and how different they are. We're going to go back to the comics as well, but how different he was in the comics from the cartoon. Scorponok is finally shown in this one.
Right.
Like just the head, though.
Right. Yeah.
The Terracons combine and they fought someone. I couldn't tell who it was.
It's Raiden.
Oh, it's Raiden. Okay, that's who it was.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Yeah.
Scorponok goes to Mars. Yep. Cerebros, yeah, I can't transform. That's the big thing of this one. Scorponok just beats the crap out of everybody. He stomps. I love how he's stomping on. He's like stomping on Fortress Maximus.
Yeah, he's like mud stomp. Yeah.
Yeah, mud stomp the guy.
Stomp a mud hole. Yeah.
Yeah. And then Mars is exploding. There you go. So that's kind of what happens in this one.
Yeah.
So what did you think of? I mean, I love all these episodes, but what did you think of this one?
Yeah, this is awesome. It's funny they foreshadow what would happen if Mars were to blow up. It's like, oh, the Earth would bear the brunt of all the debris, and it blows up and nothing happens. It's like,
right.
They foreshadow this a couple times, and then like, yeah, nothing happens. They don't really refer back to this either, that they blew up Mars. I think they say it a couple times after, but it's not really a big plot point.
Right.
The TF Wiki synopsis is with Fortress Maximus out of power and the destruction of Mars looming ever near, Scorponok reveals his true face at last. So this was aired October 16th, 1987. I didn't write a lot of notes for any of these because I just wanted to get through them and watch them and stuff. Yeah, Raiden versus Abominus. What's funny about that is they show on Char a bunch of Decepticons watching the fight on like a monitor or something,
right.
And two of them are like Ripper, Snapper, and Cutthroat, which are two of the Terracons that are supposed to be on Mars fighting on Raiden. So there you go. And the only other note I made was the show took a 5-week break after this episode, and then it came back with Return of the Immortal Emperor. So this was the big event, and then it took a 5-week hiatus. I don't know what other cool Japanese stuff they showed. But yeah, this is you know what, I said this in the last stream. The Transformers look awesome against that yellow sky. They look great, like and they have a whole bunch of Transformers fighting each other in this, because the whole idea is that they're supposed to distract them and waste time while they try to blow up Mars.
Right.
And I thought in the last episode, Scorponok's plan was to get energy from Mars blowing up, but instead he reveals himself and he's Scorponok anyways, and then he says he's blowing up Mars just to kill Fortress Maximus. That's the only reason why. So just overkill. But somehow Fortress Maximus gets power from the explosion, and then comes out with this big hero music with the sort of da, 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 da. He flies out.
Yeah, so, it basically allows him to transform. and
Right.
like it
Yeah.
energizes them.
Yeah. So he kind of miscalculated there. So anyway.
Yeah, so look at Scorponok G1. He's pretty. Is this G1? Yeah, it looks like it.
Is that the
I mean,
G1 one? Wow. He was
maybe
impressive.
not. Let me see. I feel like that's almost too awesome.
Yeah.
But maybe that
You know
is
what?
it.
It kind of does look like him because he has the big like
It
hips or
is. It is
whatever.
the G1.
It
Yeah.
is him. Yeah. No, it's so amazing.
I mean,
Yeah.
this thing
No
is
one. No. Do you know anyone that had this?
no hell no.
I didn't either. It's like
FK, what's
you have
going
to
on?
be a rich ass to have this thing,
Oh,
and Fort Max.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, this it's crazy. Well, I mean, look at Fortress Maximus though. He's even bigger.
He's way bigger. Yeah. But like Scorponok was motorized. Like if you got that at Christmas, that's it. You don't need anything else. You don't need your socks or whatever, man. It's just
Oh
like
yeah,
there's like mega accessories, and he can walk by himself and stuff. It's craziness. Like Hasbro is firing on all cylinders. I feel like between 87 to 89, they were like mega good with their designs and stuff. Like we were freaking out over the deluxe pretenders where the shell turns into a thing
yes.
and the thing inside turns into that's craziness. Yeah, look at Optimus Prime.
I mean, yeah. Look at Optimus Prime compared to him. I mean,
FK,
Scorponok. You can't even get him a complete. It's very difficult to even get him complete. I saw a shell for
yeah.
what was it, 450. There's like a bare bones shell with
If he's
maybe a couple of
complete,
things.
yeah. If he's complete, he's 1,000 or so. Um, that's the same for Metroplex and Fort Max. Probably 1,500 too. And that's not even with a box. With a box, it's in the thousands.
Yeah, I mean, like
It's
to
stupidness.
get a
Like you
complete
want to
one,
just collect
like
these guys, you can't, right?
yeah, the Michael Bay movie Scorponok was crap. Was crap. I don't even
Yeah.
remember. Oh yeah, he was in it. It was so stupid.
No, something called that to retain the copyright was in it.
Right.
It's like Ironhide. Like, was
Yeah.
Ironhide really in those movies?
No, he wasn't. So
No.
this one, yeah, here you go. The next one was called Return of the Immortal Master.
Yeah.
There's a UFO in Athena.
Yeah.
So they go to the headmasters go to Char though. The UFO keeps interrupts battles as Scorponok and Fort Max are fighting. The thing comes in and it does shit. The Decepticon headquarters on Earth, they see the UFO. What's his face? Six shot and Scorponok. Oh yeah, they're having the ceremony. This is the same as like the movie. They're having the ceremony for Scorponok.
Yeah.
And then Fort Max and the Combiners all show up, and then Galvatron returns. Oh my God, it's Galvatron. You thought he died when Cybertron exploded because he was in the center of Cybertron. I don't know how he got out of there. Daniel gets all upset or whatever. He's not super annoying in this one. Lots of Combiners show up. I can't even name them all. There's like a whole bunch of, but nothing really happens with them. But everyone cheers for Galvatron. It's like, hey, Galvatron's back. Now, I think Cyclonus and them were still in this one, and then I don't remember seeing Cyclonus and them much afterwards. I don't know when they're last.
They kind of phased them out.
They kind of just phase those guys out. And as this progresses, it basically becomes Galvatron and Scorponok. It's almost like Serpentor and Cobra Commander. You got both guys kind of trying to figure it out. And it's all new guys versus Cerebros, the Headmasters. The only leftovers are RC, I guess Daniel, Spike, Carly, if you count them as anything. Wheelie is around, sort of. Is that it? Like, because is there? Oh no, Ultra Magnus will be around for this stream, and then he's literally the episode called "The Death of Ultra Magnus." Yeah. So, like, it's literally the episode.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of like I'm trying to think of Wave 1 guys.
I mean, do you count Blaster? Like, if you count Twin Cast, I mean, if you count him as Twin Blaster, Cast, he's still around.
Yeah, it's still basically Blaster. You don't see Bumblebee or anyone anymore.
No, Goldbug and all that stuff.
Yeah. They had them for a bit, and then the thing is, they're really concentrating on the 1987 guys. So you'll see more and more of them, and the headmasters are really front and center. They're the main troopers that you see.
Yeah.
Um, yeah. So the Wikipedia, or sorry, the TF wiki synopsis for this is: in the middle of Scorponok's coronation as the new Decepticon Emperor, the Autobots attack, and an old enemy makes a surprising return. Aired in November 20th, 1987. So heading into the Christmas season, I don't know if they care about Christmas in Japan, but uh, what do I have here? So this continues Chrome Dome's sort of infatuation with RC, but like really creepy 14-year-oldish kind of thing. He's like, it's an honor to drive with a woman, and I even get to see her transform. It's like,
yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, okay.
Ravage and Laserbeak. They're in this, so they're Wave One guys.
Yeah, so Sound Blaster
Yeah.
/ whatever, Soundwave, Sound Blaster is still going strong. Those two characters are awesome because guys come out of them, and that's neat.
Yeah.
And it's just like you could just see those guys aren't going anywhere. Like they're still like as soon as they killed each other, you're like, oh, there's no way they gotta they gotta get these guys back because it's not just another car. Like
Right.
Regardless of what you love or don't love, it's like, it's just a car. I like this car. I like that car. The characters, the Japanese are more about here's the story we're going to tell. Here's the characters we have. And yeah, they got kind of personalities, but if one of them dies, big deal. We'll just got another guy in there. And they don't have this we've built this guy up. And, if you're playing Dungeons and Dragons with the Japanese guys, they're like, okay, your character died. Well, I'm going to roll up a new character. Well, but I like that character. I invested this. Who cares? It's like Optimus Prime is a red truck. He died. Okay, he died a noble death. Okay, well, now we've got this other guy. It's like, okay. It's like, Cerebros, you could take over. You can? Okay. And now it's Cerebros. And it's like, if they get tired of him, we're tired of you, buddy. Here's another guy.
Yep. Yeah. Daniel makes a Close Encounters reference. He tries to communicate to the UFO with music. When they find out it's Galvatron, he gets really upset. He's like, "Oh, I hate UFOs and all that stuff." You know what's funny about the double standard here is that the writers of the show seem to think that kids are just dumb diaper babies that cry about everything and they can't handle anything. And even like the way the Transformers handle them is like, oh, like stay here, like to him and Wheelie, it's like, oh, you can't handle like, what's going to happen and all that stuff.
Right.
Meanwhile, this show is made for people Daniel's age. And it's mega, planets blowing up, characters dying. In the last episode we're going to do tonight, there's like a whole field of dead bodies that they that they look at with that violin music. And it's like, what the hell, man? Like,
yeah, but kids are dumb, right? It's like, if the kids are dumb, why are you making this like so violent?
Yeah, it's craziness. That's the movie one, right? Yeah.
Yeah. That's terrible.
But they didn't. The whole point of Scorponok was he's enormous, and you can have a headquarters inside him. But that was just a thing that hid in the desert and jumped out and stuff.
Right.
I don't think he ever transformed in the movie.
No, I don't think so.
No.
So anything about this one?
It's cool. Like, Galvatron's back. They don't explain how that happened. It's like, he's in the middle of an explosion that ripped apart a planet, but like he's back. It's cool that they have this dynamic now between Scorponok and Galvatron. Scorponok is being very diplomatic and biding his time and stuff. But you could tell he's disappointed that like, oh shoot, this guy came back, right? And like Galvatron doesn't really punish him, even though he's seen what he's done. He hasn't punished him for taking over and lying that like Galvatron died and everything. But whatever. Galvatron will die eventually in a stupid way, considering that you survived the explosion of a planet. But that death that happens in our next stream is permanent because he never comes back after that. So
then Scorponok becomes the full.
Yeah. You know what's funny too? I misremembered this show every time because I've seen it a couple times, but I thought all the deaths happened up front in order for you to think that bad things are going to happen later on. But no, I mean, we haven't even gotten to Ultra Magnus's death yet, or Galvatron's. So they spread them out like it's truly a war where like characters die and stuff.
Yeah, I love this cartoon. Obviously, it's more cohesive. There's a story going there. So far, even tonight, I think there's only like maybe one episode or possibly two that if you remove them, it wouldn't matter too much. But most of them are going in a straight line, and there is continuity, and it matters. And I think, see, when I'm reviewing all of the Star Treks, right, Enterprise, and I love the first two seasons because it's episodic, and then the third season was just like one long story with the Xindi, and I wasn't as interested in that one. And now season four is a compromise season, so it's like it's a two-parter, then it was a three-parter, now it's a two-parter. So they're it's sort of, okay, I know you guys, some of you guys want just self-contained, and some of you guys like this, so we're gonna do, like, I just finished a three-parter with Dr. Soong and the Augments. So these are the con people, right? So the guy wants to go get the botany bay, but then they don't get it, right? So anyway, but I think if you're doing Transformers and it's a war, you have to do it this way, because I'm like, I don't know what the hell's going to happen. Like, now, if I knew nothing about this, like I was talking to Steven about this, and he owns he doesn't own these cartoons. He owns he owns what I don't say generate what normies, but what normies think Generation 1 is, which is it ends at Rebirth.
American G.
American G1. So American G1 is obviously season 1, season 2, the movie, season 3, Rebirth. That's it. Rebirth is the conclusion of it.
Right.
So for me, I'm ignoring Rebirth. I'm going right into this. All right. Thanks, DJ. Take it easy.
Thanks, DJ.
I'm continuing into this, and I'm going to definitely go into we're definitely going to be doing Master Force, so we can even do Victory as well. What is G1 to you guys? I mean, God, it's like,
it's not Diaclone. That's a whole other thing. I know it's the same molds, but
like ask me if there's an afterlife, and there's there's like studies. What is G1? The comics. See, we'll talk about it in a second. Well, let's get back. Let's save that discussion, because that's going to be a bit of a discussion. Anyways, to me, this is just killer, and I love the manga with this and stuff as well. And if I'm watching this for the first time, so when I'm talking to Steve about this, I was like, oh, by the way, Sean and I are doing these Headmaster cartoons, and he's like, yeah, I haven't seen those, and da-da-da. And I'm like, oh yeah, so Blaster and Soundwave just had an epic fight, and they just killed each other like Superman and Doomsday style, Death of Superman style. He's like, what the hell? He's like completely stunned. He's like, what? Yeah. And I was like, I said, and they had to rebuild them because like the tapes were all crying, and Daniel was losing his mind and all that. And then and Soundwave's too awesome to die. So like, I was like, now it's Sound Blaster. He's all black, and then Blaster's blue, and he's like, what the hell? He's like, just like this. He's like, this is crazy. Like, what's going on? I was like, I said, this is what you're not watching right now. You're not watching this stuff going down. And he's like, holy crap! Like, this is crazy. And that's the thing with this cartoon. The Japanese, man, they just know how to do a Voltron, even Rugger, all those cartoons. Mm-hmm. It's like you're like this progression of like what's going to happen every episode. It's pretty epic. Anyways, so are we done with that episode?
Yeah, I think so.
All right. So the next one, I'll just read off my point form things, and we can go to yours. Your note here. So there's a parallel solar system. Wow.
Yes.
So they need help. But the Autobots have very limited energy that they can help, but they're gonna help them out. Now there's the infiltrate. Now this is where we see punch counter punch, right? I just call them like infiltrator whatever,
Yeah.
double agent, I don't, whatever. Rat Bat, I can't remember if we had seen, did we see Rat Bat already? I can't remember.
Yeah, we saw him before, and he talked before too.
Okay, he talked before. Okay. We got the Technobots, we got the Protector Bots, we got Devastator, we got Terracons, we got a whole bunch of guys. We got the Train Guy, Raiden or whatever. We got Six Shot in here. Now they're going to send some energy with the Train Bots from Athenia. From Earth. Well, first they pulled a Mad Max Road Warrior. They thought the energy was coming. Did they think it was coming from Athenia? Yeah, no, they thought it was coming from Earth, but it was actually coming from Athenia. So they switched it on them. So that was pretty good. So Fortress Maximus brings the cubes. Scorponok and the Decepticon Headmasters attack. Now, the heads went off on their own.
Yeah,
I don't think we've seen that. No,
we hadn't seen that before.
Yeah. We haven't seen that before. That's new. I'm getting massive messages. It's my phone's charging. If anyone in the chat is messaging me, I know FK messages me sometimes, Skeptic. I can't see any of it. My phone's charging. But I've never seen the heads go off on their own. That was neat. This is Planet Sandra. It's called Planet Sandra SOS. I didn't give the title. Sorry. It's called Planet Sandra SOS. But Planet Sandra is working on new energy resources, so that's important. They should be ready in about 10 years. And, of course, we have the patented Scorponok versus Fortress Maximus, and Scorponok does get a little bit of damage in this one. So, this one was a lot to take in. New energy sources, parallel universes, new guy introduced with that thing. I love the plan here. To me, this one really shows that Cerebros, like, again, because it's a war and there's tactics, you can see how Scorponok is the best Decepticon leader, and Cerebros is pretty good too. Like, they're constantly thinking of ways to outsmart each other. And then it's funny because Galvatron came back. I love Galvatron, loved him as a kid. But when he came back, I actually was like, oh man, like I kind of want Scorponok.
Yeah, you're not as good as Scorponok.
You're not as good as Scorponok, and you're like, no, but I love Galvatron.
They really depicted his planning in the background and stuff. Yeah, they really depicted his planning in the background and stuff like that, as being really like clever and inventive, and like he seems like a really great leader compared to Galvatron, right? So yeah.
I totally miss Headmaster Comics. You said no. Well, that I don't even know how you would have been able to see that. Well, you wouldn't have been able to see it, Skeptic, because I don't remember how we even got it. Was Headmasters more Sean's idea? He's more into it. Idea to do streams. Well, we're doing all Transformers, so we're just doing it.
Yeah, we're doing the whole thing. Yeah.
But yeah, no, I never saw Headmasters before, so Sean has seen it a few times already. We both pre-ordered we bought all of the DVDs for the next little bit. Like I've got the next like 3 or 4 sets, so we're good for a while. I don't have to go to YouTube. I actually own the DVDs and Sean owns them. So I don't know. There's no one's idea. Like it was my idea to do Transformers streams. So we're just continuing it on. Yeah. But Sean has seen he's seen it more than me.
We always were gonna do like all the Transformers things, but then Jason got more and more into like we should really do Headmasters. And I'm like, you should do it. It's awesome. It's nothing like G1, but it is G1. It's the same designs and everything, but they take shit to a whole new level. It's like, it's gonzo nuts. But so the synopsis on Wiki is the Autobots respond with an emergency request for energy. Comes from the other dimensional planet Sandra. Weird name for a planet. This begins the whole like episodic what am I talking about? Like Star Trek-ish, thing, like go to a new planet, it's like, see what kind of weird situation is going on there and then help them out, right? And then Decepticons have this whole plan where they're going planet to planet, taking people's energy and stuff. So the only thing I wrote for this is Pudge counter Pudge is more prominent, which is true.
Here's the Sandrins.
Yeah. The Sandrins, yeah. And it's a very late 80s, 90s message, about environmentalism and stuff, and don't mess up your planet and all. Don't overuse your planet's resources and all that bull crap. So yeah. Anyway,
Planet
and they say
Sound.
like, oh, Earth will be like that perhaps one day. And it's like, oh, we'll prevent that and all that crap. Yeah.
Did they make the Sandrins as a?
No, I think Americans mostly just concentrate on the American guys.
Did no customs? Come on,
I know.
Galvatron. Yeah, no more Cyclonus, no more Scourge, none of those guys. It's all.
Yeah.
It's all done. Let's take a look at Punch.
Yeah. Sorry.
Let's go Transformers. Punch.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, here he is.
Dun, dun, dun.
So you had to flip him around, right? Like you turned him.
Yeah. Yep.
Here he is. Let's see what he's like. He's part of the. He's part of the Prime Wars.
Yeah.
So, but he is technically though. He's technically an Autobot, though, right?
Yeah. Did he come with a guy there? That's one of the newer ones.
Sorry, where were we looking? Where were we looking? This?
I don't know. Wherever. Yeah, that. Yeah. He's
No, he was a headmaster. They made him a headmaster.
Yeah. Huh.
For some reason.
That's weird.
There was this thing where they were making everybody a headmaster for. That was weird.
Obsessed with Japanese stuff, and he instantly got more interested in Transformers when I showed him that it's a very Japanese franchise too.
Oh, I mean, so you could tell when Japan fully took over. Like Headmaster's okay, and then the next one's called Super God Master Force. Like, gee, I wonder if that's a Japanese. And you could see like. So like my wife, my wife knows the Headmaster's theme now because I've watched so many of them, and she's trying to figure out the Master Force. I played her Master Force. She's like, oh, this is a really good one. Like you could tell. The best is when I first started Headmasters, and so I watched stuff on the big screen TV, which is the other room, and my wife was over here. In the this is the walk-in closet here for our clothes and stuff behind me. So she's doing the clothes and she's like, "Are you watching a Japanese cartoon or whatever?" I was like, "It's Transformers." She's like, "Oh, okay," because you could hear the, head on. Hey Dan.
Hey Don Frost.
Don. How's it going, man? Thanks for coming in. Yeah, so it's like, are you listening? It's like you watch some kind of Japanese cartoon. As soon as you hear Master Force, it's like Master Force. Master Force. And I was like, oh yeah, that's Japanese. I love Super God Master Force. Like that's what I was gonna name my show. Here's the G1 version.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember the windshields are just stickers.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Don. We appreciate it.
Thanks, man. Yep.
Here, I'll give you a Tiffany Stratton kissing. Where's Tiffany Stratton? Yeah, so that's the G1 version.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Gotta get a bit of a get two guys in one, 2 in 1 right there.
Yeah.
All right. So that was the planet. Next one was called Daniel's Biggest Pinch Ever. Pinch? I didn't know what was going on.
Yeah, Daniel faces his biggest crisis ever.
Yeah. So biggest crisis. That makes more sense.
Yeah.
So Snapdragon 8 face.
Yeah.
Had we seen the guys before? No, right?
No, we were complaining that they weren't there, and now they're there. So
now they're there. Yes, that's right.
Yeah.
Horror cons. Yeah. Okay. Fine. Spike. This is where he wants to negotiate with the Decepticons to like, get more resources and energy. Like it's just like this is the dumbest plan ever.
Yeah.
And then Daniel and Carly are just taken hostage in 2 seconds, or they say, "Give us, we want them as a hostage, or else we're not going to do anything.
Yeah.
What's it called? Then we see the double agent counterpunch. Six Shot was like a fake Galvatron or whatever. That was weird.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah.
Lots of space bridges destroyed. The space bridge is one of the best inventions because it's an excuse to get guys wherever you need them without, like,
Yeah.
you know how J.J. Abrams doesn't care about like space and logic. He just has guys talk. Like, I think J.J. Abrams thinks that every planet has a built-in space bridge that you just show up on.
Right. Yeah.
Yep. They some of the bridges are destroyed though. Then there's a team that's pursuing Scorponok. Daniel and Wheelie joined the team to go pursue. They're like, yeah, we're going to go after him. Because now, starting at this point, this felt like a midway point of this show, right? Like all of a sudden, I feel like the next block, the formula is Galvatron in Scorponok's scorpion body, which is a spaceship it's basically a spaceship and it's a fortress. They're flying around looking for energy, and then behind them is Cerebros piloting Fortress Maximus, which now is not just a fortress but also a spaceship, with this team pursuing him. That's not this episode, but this episode is the start of that. So I was wondering, what does the thing say? Like, was this sort of like now it feels like now it's completely changing into something else now.
Yep. No, that's what it was. For next few until Galvatron dies, it's this formula. So
okay, yeah, I thought so. And the thing is that you could just tell the way the Japanese are thinking. You're like, okay, now it's like this show's going to be, it's a different format now. Like now it's going to be this, we're chasing them around and chasing them through space, and it's become space battles in different areas. It's not just, okay, we're on Athenia or we're on Earth. It's not skirmishes like that. Now it's like space skirmishes. It's kind of neat. Like, again, this show, 18 episodes in, it's turned it around now. Now it's a whole new show. You could actually jump on here and be like, whoa, what is this? This is super cool. Yeah. By this point in time, with the space bridges gone, Earth is not around. Now we're into a sci-fi show that doesn't even, there's humans in it just to have them, I suppose. Great plot device, yeah. Am I the only one who feels old for people being nostalgic for Beast Wars? Yeah, I never watched Beast Wars, but we will cover it. I own it all, so we'll cover it.
I watched it. I liked it, but like I wasn't a kid getting the toys, right, for Christmas or anything. So, yeah.
Let's take a look at what's this one got. So I'm going to call it, Headmasters, Daniel's Crisis.
It's episode 18, I guess. Yeah, well, that's probably it. Yeah, so the TF wiki for this is Spike attempts to negotiate peace with Galvatron, but all is not as it seems as the Decepticons, now joined by the Horrorcons, plan their next evil scheme. This was aired first on December 4th, 1987.
Let's look at the Horrorcons. So here we go. Snapdragon and Ape Face.
Ape Face, yeah. It's funny, they were in that Rebirth, so all of them were introduced in Rebirth, but they took their time here to introduce them here.
Just Joe.
Hey, Just Joe.
But when Beast Wars was on, I was just starting college and more into video games. I started watching Beast Wars episodes on G4 in the late 2000s.
Late 2000s, yeah.
Yeah,
I watched it when it first came out, and I was disappointed it wasn't like cars and stuff, but from the very beginning, they sort of like alluded to the idea that they were connected to the old show. And they did that more and more. And I remember one episode, aliens come and then Optimus Primal is being shackled, and then he looks up and he sees a big Unicron head, and he's like, Unicron, and then the aliens are like, we manifested ourselves into something you're familiar with. And I was like, oh my God, Unicron! Like, so then it snowballed from there. I remember the one episode where they had a CGI Megatron, where
Yeah.
they have to get a golden disc, and then Megatron's like, if you're watching this, that means that the Decepticons lost the Great War. And it's like, oh shit, like it's kind of cool. It's cool, man. It's connected, so I liked it. My notes were So as you said, the Decepticons start their planet hopping search for energy. Teletran 1 is mentioned once and never
Yes.
mentioned again in the rest of the series, but it's weird because it got destroyed in the American series. All the space bridges are supposed to be destroyed, but it doesn't really matter because they've been flying around anyways. With Metroplex or whoever. Not Metroplex. Fort Max.
Fortress.
This a first appearance of Snapdragon and 8-Face, and the first time that they used the Japanese trope of cutting to a different background and for the transition of them transforming. It's a very Japanese thing where it's like they're not transforming in canon or in the situation. They cut to a different background like it's another universe and they're transforming and they go back. It's a very Japanese thing. This is the very first time this was done.
I never noticed it. You're right.
Yeah.
It's the same as Power Rangers. It doesn't matter what the background is. It changes. It's like, and then when they turn, and then you're like, then they're back. It's like, it's because they just have one set animation, and then they're just going to play that every time now.
Yeah. Like for Fort Max, they had a set animation, but it was always in canon because it was in space. He'd fly up to his thing. He'd do it. It's the same sequence, but it makes sense in its world. This is the first time they did that very Japanese thing of like the background just switches to black and everything, and they just do. So that's the very first time they did that in Transformers. They do it all the time now, but and Six Shot being prominent again is awesome. They made him like they're basically their Boba Fett or something. He's pretty cool.
He is the Boba Fett. He's kind of like the cool character. You're like, this guy's cool. He's the bad guy, but he's kind of neat anyways because he just looks cool. And
I love the one where he's terrorizing 6 countries or whatever.
Yes.
And like when the Decepticons confront him, because they don't even know, they confront him, and he's on a couch. I don't know why a Transformer's on a couch. He's on a couch with a drink, and he's all relaxed. He's like, I don't know who this guy is. It's awesome.
In Shattered Transformers, Shattered Glass Blaster, I don't know what he's called. Here he is. There you go. So there's 3 of these. There's Blaster, which I'm going to get, Twin Cast, which I have in my hand, and Shattered Glass Blaster, which I will get as well if I see. But that's the other version. So Shattered Glass is Mirrorverse. So all the Autobots are the bad guys. So there you go. There you go, John, right there. There you go. That's the one.
Yeah.
Now, was there another? Was there a 4th cassette guy, Sean? Do you know or
no? Because by the time perhaps they wanted to do something like that,
or 5th
like
guy,
cassettes were obsolete. I remember they made CD guys, but I don't know if they made a CD player character. But I remember they made CD, like a CD version of either Buzzsaw or Laserbeak, where you kind of shift around the disc and it's like a bird or whatever.
Yeah.
Now you can't even do that. So they make cassette players.
Let's take a look at
got a new one, so there you go. Yeah.
Snapdragon
and Pop. Rice Krispies.
or is it this Snapdragon? Is it this Snapdragon? Yes, I've seen that movie. Pretty cool.
That's cool.
Watch them all together. I think there's only Blaster and Soundwave. So there's Soundwave, Sound Blaster, Blaster, Twin Cast, Shattered Glass Blaster. So there's 5 different ones.
Yeah, I don't think they made unique ones. Like another guy.
Transformers, maybe. I don't want to say cassettes because that's not really it.
No,
like, oh, here you go. Look at this guy. Oh, this is so cool. He's got them all.
Yeah.
That is awesome. Oh,
yeah,
who did you get
so
here?
much bigger. Yeah, you got them in 2 packs.
So I actually had a radio that worked.
Yeah, you told me that, and I told you what it was. It was a bootleg.
What was it again? Remember? Do you remember what it was? This is it.
Oh, I can't remember.
I found it. This is it.
Yeah.
This is what I had. Yeah.
The bootleg KO robot. You know what's funny? Bootlegs sometimes they try to give you some value. Like they weren't shysters totally, right? They're like, you know what? What if we made this actually play radio? Like, oh yeah, and everyone high-fived each other and and made it.
But look, he was cool because look, he could flex his arms.
Yeah, it's a better toy.
It's a better toy.
Yeah.
This is the one I had him. Yeah, you could move. This guy didn't.
Yeah.
This guy didn't turn the fists around, but
No.
see, he could. Yeah, I remember doing this too with mine. Like he's bending.
Yeah.
But
but you can play him.
Yeah, you could play him anyhow. Oh, that's terrible. That's a small picture. But he played. Yeah, he played. Oh yeah, and he had this big axe. That's right.
So cool. Yeah, I don't know if you remember. I had one. The Transformer watches. They were not official. But you can get you can pop them off and make them into the man, and you can turn them back and put them back on. Those were very popular. I don't know a kid who didn't have those things.
Yeah.
And they were not Hasbro. It's like people just popped out these knockoffs, and sometimes they were even better than the real thing.
Yeah, no, they're neat.
Yeah.
I had Perceptor.
He's cool.
His head looks like a Punisher logo. That's the other guy. Wait, was there an evil Soundwave type in Crazy Dinobot Combiner cartoon? Transformer tape player characters, maybe? I don't think so. I don't remember. Yeah, see, look at the weird versions of Blaster. It's there's a whole bunch of weird ones. Yeah, this is what this would be cool to have. This is basically the same thing that I had that I showed you guys, but just the Blaster version. So I'm gonna get this as well. Next show we go to, I'll get this for sure.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't mind reading Shattered Glass. How long? I wonder how long that series was.
I don't know.
Let me take a look. Transformers, Shattered Glass. Yeah, Shattered Glass. Let's see. It was. Oh, it's only 10 parts.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's only 10 parts. Okay, I'll get it. I'll loan it to you, Sean, if you want to check it out. Yeah. Okay, let's go on to the next one here. Fight. Okay, now, in case you're not sure what this episode is about, let me tell you the name of the episode. Fight to the death on Planet Beehive. So, I mean, the episode is telling you what it is. Galvatron is stealing energy. Scorponok, he's flying around in space now. So here's the first of the chasing. Planet Beehive. I'll show you the guys in a second. They destroy the ship. The planet is collecting the energy. The survivors. The survivor of that attack gives a medallion to Chrome Dome, I think. His name is Maku, and he's going to give it to my son Maku. The Decepticons attack. The Beehive people don't trust the Autobots because they're just well, you're all Transformers and bad guys. Galvatron's he's demanding the big energy from them. Chrome Dome and fights the Horicons. Chrome Dome, he falls into the sea of it's just pure energy or something. Then there's the Headmasters battling. Chrome Dome gets all super energized, comes out. We have Scorponok versus Fortress Maximus. Now we have Master Shot, what I don't know what was going, and I want to look this up. And then there's a big battle too. So I was putting a note to look up this master shot
The
thingy.
master shot is a maneuver.
Yeah, I didn't get what was going on master shot.
So I think all the headmasters pull the cannon off the side of Battleship Maximus's central tower and fire it. So
Okay,
it's the
I
same
couldn't.
gun from the toy.
Okay, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
All
It's the
right.
same gun from the toy, but like Fort Max never uses it in the cartoon, but they just have the headmasters use it. So
Okay, yeah, I couldn't tell what was going on there. All right. There's the beehive, the beehivians. Oh,
yeah.
beehive.
Oh, Beehive.
What does the wiki say on that one? On this one?
It's when the Decepticons attack the planet Hive, the Autobots have to prove their good intentions to the planet's inhabitants before they can save them. This aired December 11th, 1987. I don't have a lot for this. Yeah, it's the formula. What's funny, I noticed after this episode, they're better at saying Chrome Dome. For some reason, they have such trouble saying it. It's like they'll pause a bit, and then it's like Chrome Dome, and then
Yeah,
they'll
Chrome
continue
Dome.
on. Yeah, but then after this is more natural for some reason. It's like they're more used to saying it. It's funny. A lot of these headmaster characters, they say their English name. I don't even know. There must be a Japanese like name for dome or chrome. I guess chrome is an American word. But even like hardhead and stuff, it's like they just say the English name for some reason. Chrome Dome is used a lot as basically the second in command of the. If Fort Max is the leader of the headmasters, he's basically the one they go to, the field commander kind of thing.
Yeah.
He's kind of the main one they push all the time. Actually, more so in these episodes going forward.
But yeah, he's really stepped up.
That's your favorite one, right?
Yeah, he's my favorite. I didn't wear him tonight. I've got the
copy.
There's a lot of cool head swapping coming up in the next.
Right. And they introduce this a lot, and it figures into the end of the series too, where they can power up by like swapping heads, and then they're all powered up more and stuff. And also the power of friendship. They're going to do that a lot going forward now, where they link up. They're like flying in the air, like they're skydiving, and then they link up as a star. And then there's like energy that comes around them and stuff. So very Japanese thing, but
right.
They're like the Care Bears or something. But Transformers.
4, 3, 2, 1. When I was a kid, I told people Kevin Hart would voice Blaster. No, stop it. Voice of Blaster, yeah, he's pretty cool.
That was it's not Scatman Crothers. It's
no. This is this guy. Buster Jones.
Buster Jones, yeah.
Yeah, there's a great video. Cool. There's a guy, if you look up, just look, basically, yes. There's Rodimus Primal. He's a great Transformer. That's a great Transformers channel. He's a cool guy. And then there's another guy out there. I can't remember his name, but he does like, he'll do like a retrospective or something or whatever. It's like the history of Blaster. And then it's like, he'll tell you the whole thing, and he tells you the voice and compares him to the comics, and then of course talks about Twin Cast and what he did and everything like that.
Right. Yeah.
Pretty cool. I have this as my phone wallpaper sometimes. This picture, it's really cool.
Well, I can't remember the name of the channel that's doing all the raw voice recordings, where it's just basically the recording sessions for Transformers. It's we know him because we bought the magazine way back in the day. He made a 80s cartoon magazine, and we got the PDFs from him a long time ago, and now he has a channel.
Oh wait, yeah. Who was that again?
I can't remember what it's called, but some I don't know, some generic like 80s serial or something. I don't know.
I'll remember it. Yeah, what did we get from him?
The PDFs of the magazine he made.
Oh my god. What the hell was that? Where would I find that? That's probably on one of my drives. I'll never find that
Yeah,
again.
they were
That's
so cool too. Yeah.
damn. What the hell
I had
was
forwarded you a link not too long ago when he first put up the recordings.
that on my email?
Probably email.
Let me
Yeah.
see. Transformers uh, original
Voice
recordings, maybe.
session.
Or yeah, or I'll say voice sessions. Yes. Oh, now there's so many here. I have to look
I'll
through my
find it.
history. I have to go through my history again and find it.
Transformers. Transformers. Voice. Session.
Take a look at Shattered Glass for a second. This is pretty interesting. This they made figures of everybody too, which is crazy. Who's this guy? This guy's a tape guy. Oh, this is
Wow.
Soundwave. Look at Shattered Glass Soundwave.
That's cool. And he's a hero, right?
It's like yeah, he's a hero, so it's reversed. It's like reversed colors. What the heck? Why is there's like a red version or something?
Wow, I can't even with keywords I can't find it, but he's been putting them up.
Yeah, so it looks like just like the same kind of body. Soundwave blaster colors like this kind of thing.
Yeah.
This is very interesting. This look here for this character, like having him be like white and this like sky blue.
Yeah.
What's your favorite all-time Transformers toy? I have Jetfire. He's up there, but not G1. Gosh, I have no idea. What was your favorite, Sean?
Probably Optimus Prime because of his trailer and everything. He could fit like cars in there and stuff. That was pretty cool. Um, yeah, I don't know. The thing is, they're all gonna like I would say Ironhide and he sucks, right? But like he was my first one, and he could fit on his sled and everything. It was really cool.
As a kid, I liked Grimlock, I think.
Yeah,
I'm trying to think of the ones I had as a kid. I didn't have very many. I did have Optimus Prime, though.
yeah.
I thought Perceptor was pretty neat. Yeah, G1. We looked at him earlier, Perceptor.
Yeah.
And I have to get this one. This is like the reissued one. It'd be cool to have G1 Twin Cast because he was good. Like I like it's like these guys are just big block characters.
Yeah.
It's just like look at this. They're just two like big blocks. It's like they're literally just square. Red alert, yeah. The Bumblebee opening. Oh, from the movie? Yeah. Yeah, I've got this. Yeah, I came with Rewind. That's kind of funny. All right. Next one. Battle for Defense of the False Planet. Okay. So there's twin star. Okay, so there's twin stars. And then what was going on? This was this again. This is one of these like I'm trying to see what happened. That was interested here.
Like the wiki thing for it is the Decepticons' newest target is the energy-rich twin star planetary system. But before the Autobots can come to its defense, the Headmasters are going to have to sell their own arguments first. This aired December 18th, 87. There's a lot of Scorponok action I liked. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah. This was a weird one. It was okay. All I remember was the twin star thing. Then Brainstorm is like, no, I'm not going to go alone, and or go along with. I'm not going to go along with you guys or whatever.
Yeah.
And then what was Daniel?
I think this is the one where the Headmasters are arguing in front of Daniel, and then I think like Brainstorm or someone or Chrome Dome and Hardhead I think storm off, and then one of them, Brainstorm or somebody, goes up to Daniel and says like, "Oh, we're not really fighting." Like he's trying to make it seem better. It's like their parents like screaming at each other in front of the kids. It's hilarious.
Let me see this one. Yeah, it's just more of the same, like looking for energy.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a twin
They
star.
show energon cubes in this, which is refreshing because I don't think we've seen them much. Yeah.
Yes.
And this design here that you're seeing in this big picture is very much the toy. You fit the head in and it looks kind of weird. The Scorponok looks very much like the toy in these designs. And the way he works and everything, and the way things flip around, it's the toy itself. Yeah. I don't know how many Japanese kids had that thing, but they're probably screaming for it after this.
Yeah, Headmasters. Let's see. I want to see if there's a better. Okay, so let's go Transformers, Scorponok, and maybe do like head. Yeah, so like you could see, like there's the.
It's a visor that fits over that guy. Yeah. Yep. That's an alternate head, because the head didn't really look like a head. Like the face didn't really look like a face in the original toy. Like that thing they showed was a custom, where the visor is like obviously eyes and there's a mouth. But I remember the original didn't look anything like a face. Patty.
All good?
Yep.
All right.
Yeah, Genesis came home and the dog freaked out, so yeah.
Oh. Scorponok looks like Galactus. Yeah, so this is the newer head.
Yeah.
And like the head's posable. Like he's actually posable now. The other one wasn't. Like this is the old one. Just like that's not the old one, I don't think. Where's the old one? I wonder if you could just buy the head on its own. Just be like, it's just like a guy. Yeah, so like here's G1. Yeah, it's got the visor and the face and all that. It just has like this clear plastic thing over top.
Yeah.
To protect them, I guess.
Yeah. Let me just I have to move my car and I'll be back.
Yeah, no worries. We'll look at some other guys. Let's look at Blaster again. Oh, that's a more intricate one right there. That looks kind of neat. I think guys that I like, let me see, Transformers G1. I had Wreck Gar. I thought he was kind of neat. He doesn't look that good here, though. He looks pretty wonky. But he was cool when he was a vehicle. That was kind of neat. He's like a cool vehicle looking guy. And he looks really cool in the In the show, he looks really neat. And this is better. I've got this one now. There's like the better version of him. He's a cool character. Yeah, I always thought he was really neat. Kickstarter exclusive. What's this? Chess set. What? Chess set? Yes, I remember this came out. This looked really neat too. But I don't think this transforms. This is what I have. I have this now. And he just looks awesome. I'm so happy I got this because he just looks such a cool looking character. Let's go Rekgar. Art. Yeah, that's neat. That looks really cool. I always thought he was a really neat character. They could do more with these guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just looking at. So I was looking at the G1 toy. Doesn't look that good, but I mean, I liked it as a kid. But he's like a wicked character. Like he looks cool.
Yeah, in Transformers Animated, he was played by Weird Al Yankovic. I don't know what that toy looked like for that though, because they looked more animated looking. That's the action figure that doesn't transform.
It doesn't transform, no.
Yeah.
This is what I have.
Yeah.
Check out concept art.
It's probably crappy.
Michael Bay, Transformers, concept art. Well, they actually had a Headmaster. It was this guy.
Oh, yeah?
What's that? What's the last movie called?
The Last Night.
Last Night.
Well, the last like proper movie, right?
There he goes. That's it. That was a Headmaster.
Oh yeah, he sucked. Yeah. Cogsworth or whatever.
Cogsworth, yeah. You said, where'd you send it, Skeptic? I can't go on my phone. Oh, here we go. All right, found it. There, I'll share it in this. Hold on.
Sorry, I didn't know you replied back to everyone.
What?
No, like everyone's talking to each other on our chats while we're doing this.
Yeah, so I said we're on live right now. Come check us out live.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Yeah, here. Okay, so here's your concept art. What the hell was this? Is that Megatron or Starscream? Oh, Starscream.
God,
yeah.
why is he so fat?
Yeah,
so stupid. They like this in the show, so I don't know what the hell is that.
This looks like that's a disaster.
Awful.
I can't even tell what this is. Oh, that's
is he
Blackout?
being hit or is he shooting a gun or yeah.
Terrible. Who's this guy?
That's Blackout, no?
Bone Crusher, jeez.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're just like a total mess.
Yeah.
All right, let's talk about so the last one that we're covering tonight is going to be Find Scorponok's Weak Spot. Now, what do you think this episode's about? So Daniel, as like a cowboy in the beginning, is playing some stupid game, and then there's an SOS from Daros, and it's a penal colony. That's cool. There's a beast former. He was sending the SOS. Daniel's captured by the convicts. They want revenge on their jailers. will get revenge on Ajay. Daniel escapes. The cons are all frozen. But they're actually innocent guys. They're not really bad guys, blah, blah. Counter punch, whatever is in there. Tekna, who's the beast former. Tekna knows the weak spot of Scorponok. I don't know why he would know it. It's a little bit weird. We have some fighting, of course.
It's because they built Scorponok.
Oh yeah,
they built that. Yeah, all
right.
Battle Beasts build them. Yeah.
That's right. Yeah. They did build them. You're right. All the headmasters share energy. Here's that sharing. It's like they're popping their heads all around.
They skydive and they form.
Finding his weak spot, obviously. Yep, that is what it was about. Yep. Yes, SOS Dinobots. You're right. Let's go to Headmasters Beast Formers.
Beast Former.
So what was the guy? Let's see if they actually have the guy. Tekna, I think his name was. Yeah, here he is. Oh my God.
Tekna, yeah.
I don't remember him as a. I remember this guy. Like I remember this guy. I had this guy.
He's more of a dog or something.
Yeah, I don't know what the heck he is.
Yeah. So the wiki says on the planet Daros, the Autobots aid desperate prisoners in overthrowing the Decepticons and the planet's decadent ruling class. But that's not all. The key to defeating Scorponok is also hidden on this world. And they take these three in who are prisoners who are like on the penal planet, and then they take Daniel hostage by like putting a knife to his throat and like trying to negotiate to what's the guy's name, Fort Max, and then they freeze them, and then after that they tell their big sob story, and then all's forgiven.
Right.
It's fine. And then they go to the planet, and there's a field. I mentioned this before. There's a field full of dead bodies with this like violin music, like it's like what the? They would never show that in the state. I don't care how. Like I know kids watch 80s cartoons, like wow, it's pretty violent. It's like PG-13. Yeah, it's nothing compared to Japan. Like they just like did this constantly. Yeah, and that's the guys who rule. Not like Caligula or something. They got these toys.
Yeah, it's Caligula. I can't even Google Caligula because I know what's going to come up.
No.
I ordered the ultimate 4K Caligula, so I got that coming in the mail.
Yeah.
By the way, I'm not sure if you're interested. We'll show this in a minute because we're almost done talking about this episode. But
yeah.
Does Daniel? No, I don't think so. Or does he? No, I don't think so. No. Is he in Super God Master Force?
No, it's different people at that point.
Yeah.
It's different humans. They have like different kids and stuff in there.
Yeah, here's the kids.
Yeah.
What's all this? Is this?
This guy's from Super God Master Force. It's like Pretenders and stuff like that. Target Masters. And, sorry, not Target. The other guys.
Power Masters.
Power Masters. Yeah. I just want to call them Motor Masters because they turn into motors. But I remember here in Canada, Canadian Tire had a Motor Master product. Yep. But yeah.
Power Master Transformers. What do they say? They've got the power to survive or surprise, or what is it that they say?
It's surprise, but Power Master. I don't know what the Power Master thing is. Power Master Transformers. I don't know. I remember the Micro Master Transformers, the most incredible micros of all. They're not just small; they're Transformers. And like Pretenders hide the Transformer inside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have this one. I showed that last
Yeah.
time.
They made the kids, apparently. That's the girl. Grown up, I guess. Or not, I don't know.
Oh, jeez.
Whew.
Power Mash.
They
Oh, yeah,
can't
here you
help
go.
themselves, you know.
Yeah, well, the Transformers manga is pretty awesome.
Yeah.
I've got all these volumes.
Yeah.
We've been waiting for this.
We've been waiting for this.
Chapter 4. Go Colossal Cannon Soldier Gilthor. Yeah, like that's the chapter's name. Like,
Yeah.
ever been attracted to a Transformer? Elita 1 is good. You can do like, there's like,
Yeah, the the dollar up.
and where's like, that looks cool.
Like, why does she need birthing hips?
There's one that I have that's like a cool. I can't find it now. I have the picture downloaded anyways if I need to get it, but it's pretty neat. It's like her like laying down, and I printed it and put it up in my cubicle at work. It's pretty funny. And then the guy's like, "Is that supposed to be a girl Transformer?" I'm like, "Yeah." Well, she's going to be in Transformers 1, so.
Yeah.
Voiced by Scarlett Johansson.
Oh, yeah, ScarJo. Oh, wow.
Elita 1. So we're going to do Transformers 1. Elita 1. Yeah, there you go. Is that the figure? Oh, that's terrible. Oh, no, this is one of these transforms in 1 second things. I don't like those.
Yeah, kid ones. Yeah.
I've seen these at stores now.
Yeah.
By the way, that Torch figure is completely gone.
Oh,
like,
wow.
The next day, they had like 5 or they had like 6, and now they're all gone.
Mm-hmm.
And one guy just bought them all.
Yeah.
I should have just bought them all.
Yeah.
And then sold them like double the price. Oh, this is so neat. What is the little characters? That's cool. I have every figure they've made for her except for like I don't have this thing. Which maybe I'll get if it's cheap or whatever, but
if it's cheap enough, they'll mark it down.
Oh my god, Halloween
costume. That's cool.
Halloween costume.
That's neat. Yeah. It looks good. Because when we were kids, they just put a picture of the guy on on the plastic bib or whatever. Like
okay, let's look at
it says Dr. Doom's face. Like, yeah, like okay.
Let's see.
No, I think they actually did real.
Better
you gotta
ones?
put like 80s Halloween costume or something, or Ben Cooper or something like that.
Yeah, this isn't it. Okay, hold on. Let's go Ben Cooper. Here you go. This is it.
Yes, and they just put the picture. Yeah. Who were these guys? It's it's hard to tell. You
can't even tell who these characters are. Hold on.
You could probably get to that page.
I mean, look how garbage this was. No,
yeah, they made a figure of this. You know that, right?
That is the figure. Yeah.
Just now. Yeah. Are you able to click into that?
Let me see if I can save the picture and then send it, and then I'll put it in the chat.
Open in a new tab.
No, I'll put it in. I'll put it in the like in our thing.
Yeah.
They've got the power to survive. There it is. Oh, that's Ultra Magnus. That first costume is Ultra Magnus.
Oh my god, it's not even Optimus. It's Ultra Magnus, yeah. Superion, oh my god. And the mask doesn't even look like Superior. It's like the whole thing is a fail. Silverbolt. Well, these are okay. These are the most random characters you can pick. It's like who picked? It's like they had a hat and they put like names on paper and, and, and mixed it.
No.
It's like Silverbolt, Superion, like I can't. Oh my god! Look, that era of costumes. This era of costumes, we could do a whole stream of this. Maybe for Halloween, we could just go through all the terrible costumes. They're awesome. They've made a Missile Command costume. How do you dress as Missile Command? It's like the mask is a missile, and it just says Missile Command on the thing.
We're definitely we're doing.
We have to do it. I can link you because I love looking at all of these.
Yeah,
I can link you to all the crazy ones and just try to find like.
This is the action. This is the. Hold on a second. Okay, where's all? Let's get a picture of Ultra Magnus for a second. Okay, this is Ultra Magnus from the cartoon. We'll use the cartoon.
Yeah.
That first picture is the Halloween costume.
Well, he's got the picture, so there you go.
Like it's got blue pants. Look at the mask. That's horrifying.
You know what's funny? You can laugh all you want. These things are probably hundreds of dollars right now. It's like people like pay through the ass for those things.
Oh my god, they pay with their ass.
Yeah.
No, it's not Optimus. It's Ultra Magnus. Oh my god. We need to. Oh, this is the greatest thing ever.
Yeah. New for 86.
Oh wow!
He must have done the regular characters before, and
yeah,
then they had to move on to other guys. Yeah,
so I have to go transfer. Okay, so hold on. Let's.
Who is there? Is it Ben Cooper? Or is it
I can't tell who it is.
Collegeville. Collegeville and Ben Cooper were the two big ones.
Okay, so maybe it's College. Transformers, Halloween costume. Sure, no, 80s again. No, what? How did I find that? Oh, here's how I found it. Okay, here you go. eBay auction. Let's see what it's going for on eBay. Oh, it's old.
It's not gonna go. Yeah, it's probably expired. Yeah.
Look at this garbage. This is Superion. Here's Optimus Prime.
Yeah, that's Optimus Prime. He's got the picture. That's a cool picture, actually. I wouldn't
but
mind
it's
getting
orange with yellow pants. He doesn't have like this. No. None of this is accurate.
Yeah. You know, it's funny. I had a Superman costume and it was fairly accurate. It didn't have a picture of the guy. It was just, but it didn't have the red trunks.
It's Collegeville.
Collegeville, okay.
Oh my!
All right, Megatron. There you go. The face isn't so bad. Kind of looks like him.
Oh my god!
But he has a picture of Megatron on it. It's like the Darth Vader costume is like a picture of. It's like his torso is just a picture of him. He just walks around like that. These are the best. I can watch this. Like I can look at these forever.
I can't take it. I can't take it. I can't take it. I can't take it. I don't think I'm going to be able to do a stream. I won't be able to do the stream. I can't do it. I'm posting this in our Facebook chat.
Oh god.
Just
you know what's funny? The person who posted this didn't know what Optimus Prime's face looked like, and they put the thing upside down, thinking that's his mouth and that's his eyes. Like,
right? Oh my god, you're right.
Yeah.
Upside down. You're right. He didn't know. Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Oh God.
I can't
Oh.
take it. Oh my God. I forget I'm going here. I don't have any tissues. Normally I have tissues here. I didn't bring tissues. Oh my God.
On the left-hand side of that, it says Plaid Stallions 87 Collegeville Halloween. Who are those characters? I just want to see who they are. It's
Um,
He-Man, right?
no. Photon.
Yeah, I know Photon, but like those three guys in the
Trying to
bottom.
see that. Let me see if I can make it bigger. Hold on.
Yeah.
It opens to a new tab though. That's my problem.
Yeah.
That was. Oh, it's all from Photon guys. So
Oh,
Warrior,
okay. Oh, no one knows
Lindar,
who the hell those guys. Yeah.
yeah,
Oh
Brave
God. Yeah,
Star.
no one
He's
knows.
got Brave Star. He's got Rambo.
Yeah.
Oh
Let me
my
guess.
God.
Rambo has a picture of Rambo on him.
It does, yeah. Oh my Devil, Dinosaur. Oh my God,
Oh, that's
Ninja.
cool. I would get that for the art. Yeah.
Oh my God.
But yeah, Jason, if you didn't know, because I've gone through these rabbit holes quite a few times, they made anything you can possibly think of in the 70s. They made
Yeah.
Small Wonder. They made
Yes.
anything you can think of. It's pretty nuts.
Yeah.
It's kind of I kind of admire it, but at the same time they are notoriously terrible.
Yeah, that's
I
the
had an
better.
Ookla, the Mock costume. Who else did I have? I remember the Ookla one because I loved Thundar, and they made Ookla. I
Hey
wish I still
Charlie.
had that mask.
Charlie,
Maybe
if your
hey,
kids want to
Charlie.
be a ninja, there's a ninja costume right there.
Glow in the dark ninja costumes.
Oh my God. Look, it says it's a picture of a ninja with like a wheel around him or something.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Oh, who's this?
Bugs Bunny
Starscream?
is the worst.
Oh,
Who
there's
is that?
That's Grimlock, I think. No,
Oh
it's
my
Snarl.
god.
It's
It's
Snarl.
Snarl. That's the most random.
Look,
It's like
Copter.
making that superior. It's Coptor.
Yeah.
And what the hell's the mask look like?
Oh my God. I have a cramp now on my side. Oh, Kiss, look at this.
Okay. Oh, they look okay.
Yeah, that's not that
They
bad.
have pictures of themselves, like
Oh,
everyone else.
Jaws.
Yes, it's the it's the Jaws face, but a picture of just a
Hey,
random picture of the movie. That's
Shazam's
Shazam,
good.
and it looks good. Yeah, that's like the
Whoa.
Superman costume was the costume, so it looked pretty good. The face looks good too. Yeah, sometimes they went all out and made the actual costume. But most of the time, it's just like a poor mask and like a poorly drawn picture on plastic that you just wore over your torso.
So was this Collegeville or this is Ben Cooper. So I
Ben
gotta
Cooper,
go.
yeah, this is better, somewhat.
I mean, this is not that bad. It says Shazam, but
Yeah, but you can tell what it's supposed to be.
I mean, you just gotta get a cape or whatever.
Yeah. Oh, ISIS. ISIS Halloween
Oh my
costume.
God.
It's got a picture of her on it.
Yeah, it does. Oh,
Was it She-Hulk has a picture
it's
of her on it.
amazing.
He-Man's good. Look at that. You are He-Man.
Yeah, that is awesome.
That's great art. That would be good to have for the art of it, you know.
Yeah, that's really cool. That's not old. That's new.
Yeah, it's
That's
brand
old.
new, yeah. It's like garbage bag plastic or something.
Yeah, it is garbage
Yeah,
bag.
that's the
Ben
Superman
Cooper.
that I had. That's the Darth Vader that has the picture of himself.
Yeah, this is
Yeah,
not
I
so
had
bad.
this. This is what I had. You have a picture of me with it. I think I sent it
Yeah,
around at some
I do
point.
have a
Yeah.
picture of it. Yeah.
Yeah.
That this is not that bad.
No, you could really pretend you're Superman.
Oh
I
my
like that
god.
Batman mask
Let's see the mat the yeah.
because it's got the black on the forehead that I like.
This is decent.
It's
If it
okay.
just if it
It's
didn't have
got
the
his
word
name.
Batman on it, it'd be way better.
Yeah, yeah, but it's the 70s or 80s, right?
You're doing why? Oh my god, I can't believe it. I was just crying my eyes out over how brutal these are.
We should
We're
try and
definitely
get some of the Collegeville catalogs and just and just go through them.
I'm gonna find them.
Yeah.
Oh man, I can't believe how awesome this is. Wait, let's look at the Collegeville Transformers costumes because they must have done the other guys, right?
They
So
probably
yeah,
did
so
some.
Peter's
Yeah, I mean, they
fine.
did Optimus, right? Yeah, yeah.
Look
Scroll
at
down and
this.
see if they.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
Coptor.
that's
Yeah,
who is it? Coptor.
yeah.
The
I mean,
mask
this
for
is
Coptor isn't
terrible.
so bad.
It's not
It's
even.
bad.
It's orange and yellow. He's not orange or
Yeah, yeah.
yellow.
No, no, I don't get it. Yeah,
Look at Megatron, red. Like
red
Megatron
and
is not
gray.
red.
Yeah.
Like he has 0 red on him. Yeah, He-Man would be awesome.
Yeah, no, it looks cool. It looks like
This is better.
recognizably He-Man.
Who is this? Oh,
Yeah.
that's Ultra Magnus. Sorry, that's Ultra Magnus.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I love that this is upside down. The guy didn't understand how the mask works. This is the real. This is the real.
Yeah.
Okay, I know it's Transformers. I've got to do Small Wonder. I'm sorry, I've got to do it.
And there's a Small Wonder one. I've seen it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I love Small Wonder. I have to do it. I'm sorry. We have to look at it. We have to look at it. I'm just too funny. It's just too funny. No, it's real people dressed up. This is perfect.
No,
Hold
but
on.
80s do
I
like
gotta do
80s Halloween costumes. Or
Sorry,
something.
80s. Oh, there it is. Oh my god, it's a nightmare. Oh my god.
Who are these? So Mighty Mouse, Woody Woodpecker. I don't know what that bird is on the right. And who the hell's that
Tiger,
lonely kid in the middle?
Mighty
Oh,
Mouse.
Tiger Sharks, right? Oh no,
Yeah,
Terrahawks.
Tiger Shark. No, Tiger Sharks. You're right.
Oh, is
Young
it Tiger
Wizard.
Sharks?
Like who the hell's Young Wizard?
Oh, that's
Is that the
that's a
wizard?
cartoon. No, it's a cartoon that you don't remember, Jason.
Oh.
No one remembers that cartoon. Yeah.
Oh, this
No,
is
they
Plaid
made
Stallion.
anything. Yeah. No, Plaid Stallions
Oh.
has all this.
Look, she's coming out of a computer.
What in the picture?
In Small Wonder, yeah.
Yeah.
There it
Who
is.
asked their parents for the Small Wonder Look at that terrifying mask. Like that should be in a horror movie now. It's
Oh
like
my
just
god.
walking around slashing.
I'm gonna buy this and wear this to Frightmare. I guarantee you, there'll be no one in line wherever I go. They'll be like, "Oh shit, we're getting away from this weirdo." This is the
It's
most
crowd repellent.
Yeah, this is like really. Look, is this strawberry shortcake? Oh my god!
Yeah.
Wow.
Wearing
This isn't that
picture
bad,
of
I
herself.
guess.
It's recognizably strawberry shortcake, I guess.
Oh, Small Wonder. This is awesome. Oh my god. Well, look at these weird. Oh my god. Oh, Snuffleupagus.
Snuffleupagus. Oh my god. It's
Ben
like,
Cooper.
how do you even dress as that? The Noid. It's a Silverhawk, I guess. And
Yeah, Plaid Stallions has it all.
Yeah, man.
G.I. Joe.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
And G.I. Joe's probably generic as shit,
Yeah,
right? It's just yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, Skeptic, I've seen the 54 Spider-Man costume. People have speculated that that's the real that's the real genesis of the Spider-Man look, because it's just, if you saw it, you'd be like, oh shit, okay.
1954. What costume?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Like you could see its webbings and stuff, and I think where it separates is the same as where it separates for Spider-Man.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Oh,
And it's
here's the
like, oh,
here's
did Ditko see this first? Yeah.
there's the Ben Cooper or whatever it is, Ben Cooper or whatever.
Yeah, that's for the character, but to the right is the other
Yeah,
Spider-Man, so that's where you probably get the eyes from and everything. Um, yeah, look, I mean, it's still not the real Spider-Man. I mean, like, it took somebody to actually make the best looking version of that, which we love today. So
yeah, that's pretty cool.
I don't
Oh
even know
my
why
god.
they made that back in the 50s, but sure.
All right, so we went down the rabbit hole, guys. I apologize. This is
Yeah,
supposed to be Transformers. Let's get back to. I want to see Shattered Glass. Oh, Transformers. This looks kind of neat. Like I didn't realize they did all these figures for it. Oh no, Shattered Glass 2. Guess yeah, look at that. It's like Blaster versus Soundwave.
that's awesome.
That's pretty neat.
Yeah.
Sometimes these like random mirror universe things can be really cool. Like this is a really interesting looking figure to me.
It's cool, yeah. They made figures for it and stuff. So that's great. I like how they do dive into the comics and make figures for them. Like you do that all the time now.
Yeah, like so. Is this must have been IDW, right? Yeah, IDW.
Yeah. Yeah.
This may have been the last IDW thing.
Shattered Glass.
Yeah, hold
Um,
on.
when was this? It wasn't last year, was it?
2022.
Oh wow.
That's number. That's Shattered Glass 2.
Oh, on part two, yeah. So it probably was because didn't they pick up the license towards the end of last year or something?
Mm-hmm.
Like they're on issue 11 or something now. So
That's Ultra Magnus.
yep, an evil Ultra Magnus.
Evil. There's Prime.
Purple Prime.
The art is amazing.
Yeah.
This is so colorful. Wow, this is awesome. I'm gonna. I wonder if my shop still has these.
Oh, probably. They're not in demand or anything.
Yeah, like this is so cool. Oh hey, Jazz looks pretty normal. Ultra Magnus looks
Yeah.
wicked.
Yeah.
This looks like pretty
Looks
awesome.
like Bludgeon. I guess he's a good guy or something.
Hey,
Oh
that's
no, it's not
who's.
Bludgeon.
Hey, that's somebody.
Alpha
Who's it?
Trion? Oh
Oh
no, it's
yeah.
not.
No, it might be
Is it?
like fighting each other. This looks crazy.
Yeah. It was mega fighting.
Wow.
Looks like a real comic.
Yeah, that's awesome. Is everybody enjoy? Are you enjoying the Transformers new one?
It's awesome.
What's I guess it's Image, right? Or no, is it Image or no? It's
Image.
Skybound.
Yeah, it's Image. Skybound, but
Skybound
they're through
Entertainment. Yeah,
Image. Yeah.
but it's yeah, it's yeah. I'm all. Are you caught up? I'm caught up.
Yeah, yeah, the last one was Devastator turns up at the end and then
Yeah.
Ultra Magnus and then he runs off or whatever. Yeah.
The art's
There, I
awesome
gave it
here.
away.
Yeah, there, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I spoiled it in my review, anyways. There's Alita one losing her mind.
Yeah.
The art looks cool here because it's that kind of style. But actually, the art on that last one we looked at was just like amazing.
Yeah, and the action is really good too. Like you're riveted and you can get through like an issue pretty quickly. Thundercats is boring as hell.
Yeah,
They don't use any of the world or any of the lore at all. It's just like just slow as molasses.
mm,
Anyway, like they
yeah,
still
like
haven't made cats play or anything. Yeah.
yeah, I stopped getting it. It was in my pull box, and I'm like, why is this in my pull box? Like, stop offering me this.
Yeah, I pulled Chitara 1, and I pulled Chitara 1 as well, and I canceled that after the first issue. I'm like, this is boring too. I can
Right.
tell there's going to be no through line here, so done.
Yeah, this is like a. Oh, that is so funny. Yeah, but no, this is like this is pretty cool. So
Yeah.
what was the last IDW thing then?
Oh no. I kind of stopped with IDW. They're doing stupid things with the characters.
Mhm.
And when I heard that they were not going to have the license anymore, and we're like, oh, who's going to get it now? And it's like Image or Skybound actually. Sounded promising, you know. And then that first issue was awesome, and it's like been consistent since then.
Yes. There's black. Yeah, here's the
Spotlight. That's cool.
they did a
That's a cool
spotlight.
idea. Yeah.
So they did something with them here, and then they didn't really do much afterwards. These aren't too bad. But see, Blaster, it's not tapes. I don't know what it is here. Let me see. He's not showing him transform.
Well, it wouldn't be tapes. He's on Cybertron or whatever.
Yeah, so like I don't know what it is. Some sort of like.
Was that Beachcomber? Like Cybertron edition?
Yep, looks like him.
Yeah.
Why did he get nailed there? Yeah, they're kind of neat.
Yeah.
I'm definitely gonna grab some of that Shattered Glass issues. I'm gonna grab those and see, at least get them on digital.
Yeah.
Because they look pretty cool. Transformers, Shattered Glass. Yeah, it's really neat. I doubt it's. I'll check my shop and see if they have any of those left. That might be something cool to get. I did get. I know it's not Transformers, but it's somewhat on topic. I did get GI Joe today.
Yes. Yeah. Oh, cool. It's probably in my pull then.
Yeah, the rest are Conan's today as well.
Yes. Yeah. I knew that.
Superman is today.
Can't remember if Savage Sword was today as well, but
I'm not getting that.
I'll continue to get them.
Yeah.
Truth be told, I didn't even read the last one, so yeah.
Yeah, I just kind of like lost interest in it.
They're okay.
You're
do
frozen
that
up.
because Shudder Magazine does it, so I don't know what their problem is.
Sorry, what were you saying there? You froze.
No, the art isn't as good as the old days, but they can do that style because Shudder Magazine and Vampires Carmilla do it all the time.
Oh, are doing it. They're doing it right. So why is it so difficult? Yeah, that's weird. I don't know why.
Yeah.
But all right. So what's going on your channel?
Still got new comic reviews. I have to shoot more stuff very soon because I'm running out. But yeah, no, I have a ton of stuff to go through. Trading cards, some collected editions I've gotten. So I'll try and shoot a whole bunch of stuff for all. Yep.
All right. Well, we're taking a break. Taking a break tomorrow. Taking a break Thursday. So we'll be back on Friday for Fantastic Fridays. That's it. Thanks everybody in chat. Thanks to Legionnaires. Appreciate it. Hopefully people are watching this one on the rewind because I really like this cartoon. It's awesome. So we'll we'll do some more, and not too long. I'll see. We'll figure out another day, and we'll get through this one real quick, and then we'll move on. Maybe do some of the comics for a bit, and then come back to the cartoons. So, all right, everybody. Until next time.
All right.
Hey friends, you've just been listening to J-Man, and he is the smartest person who ever lived. So make sure you like and subscribe.